What's up YouTube, this is Shawn, and today I'm going to show you how to play the song Valentine on guitar. Alright, we got a nice, easy song today. This one just uses the chords A, E, F sharp minor, and D. The tabs for all of those are going to be up there during the video. If you need to see how to make them up close, I do that at the end after I explain how the song goes, so maybe you're missing that F sharp minor. You can skip ahead, learn how to make it, come back here, learn the rest of the song. This one also has a really nice finger picking pattern to it with this little percussive slap. So that's where we're going to start today. We're going to start with this hand, your picking hand. The chords are really easy. It just cycles through those four chords. A, E, F sharp minor, and D. So we can talk about them more in detail in a second. I want to start with this hand. So let's play an A major chord so we can see what's going on. We're going to start with the thumb. The thumb's going to play the bass note. So in this case, the open A string. And then after that, you're going to pluck the remaining notes of the chord with your first, second, and third fingers. Like that. After that is going to be the slap. Like that. So that's 1 and 2. The slaps are going to be on beats 2 and 4, just like a snare drum. Alright, so we got the first three things. We got the bass note, we got the chord, we got the slap. So after the slap, you're on to another finger chord on the end of beat 2. So it's 1 and 2 and. Alright? So you're going to not play anything on beat 3. You're just going to let the chord ring. And then you're going to play another one on the end of beat 3. And then you're going to pluck on beat. You're going to slap on beat 4 and then hit another bass note on the end of beat 4. So watch closely. We got bass note, chord, slap, chord, wait, chord, slap, bass. So again, slowly it's going to be bass note, chord, slap, chord, wait, chord, slap, bass. So it's kind of like a little palindrome. This is the strumming pattern we're going to use for the whole song. Like that. Okay, so let's put more than one chord to this strumming pattern. We're going to play all of them. So this is going to be the chorus we're doing. All the chords again are the same pattern throughout. The first part of the verse plays each chord for 2 measures. And then after you finish that, you're just playing every chord for 1 measure until you hit the next verse. So we're going to do everything except that extended verse part for now. So watch. Here's how it's going to go. an important part of this is that the bass note on the end of beat 4 is actually going to be anticipating the chord. So watch here. So I'm going to play that open E bass note on the end of beat 4, and then that's going to turn into the E chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 whoops and. So you're going to say, Shawn, you said it anticipates the chord. What happened on the F sharp minor? She didn't do it for that one. It's tricky. So when you're on the E, you're going to do this. Like that. That's on the transition from the E to the F sharp. That one doesn't anticipate. Everyone else does. When you go to the D, it's going to be back to the A. It's E. E to F sharp does not. D. A. E. F sharp minor. D. So again, to recap, you're playing the bass note on the end of beat 4, and that's going to start the next measure. So we're on A, we're going to play an E bass note to get to our E chord. F sharp minor does not do that. D, every other chord does. D, A, and E. Just kind of play along. I'll go one more time through. So again, that's going to be the chord progression for everything except the beginning of the verses. So there's no real reason to call anything the chorus, the pre-chorus, the bridge, or whatever. So basically the whole song is the same. It even has the same dynamic. It only picks up a little bit during the chorus by adding some extra shakers and another guitar. So again, at the beginning of the verse, you're going to play each chord 2 measures instead of 1. And then after you do that, you're going to be into the 1 measure territory. Here's how it sounds when you play 2 measures for each chord. Okay, so you're only supposed to play that through once. Once through the chord progression. I played through it twice. I realized I was doing that during it. That's why I had a hiccup there. But it's really just the same finger pattern. If you notice on the E to the F sharp minor, hit that 2 times. So it does alternate between the E and the F sharp in the bass for both times around, which is kind of neat. It adds a little bass line to it. Okay, so really that's the tune. To say it one more time, you only play the measures, the chords for 2 measures at the beginning of each verse. Every other time you're going to just play each chord once. A, E, F sharp minor, D. I'll include in the description the chord progressions so you can see that working itself through each of the different sections. I'll label them verse, chorus, bridge. Okay, so I think I'm going to cover the chords now. I'm going to zoom in and show you how to make each one of these if you don't know how to make one or two or all of them. So here we go. Alright, so this is how you make an A chord. Take your first finger, place it behind fret 2 of the G string. Take your second finger, place it behind fret 2 of the D string. Take your third finger behind fret 2 of the B string. Strum the A through high E strings. And that makes an A major chord. For this song, though, we're not strumming, we're finger picking. So, thumb gets the open A. First, second, and third fingers are going to grab the D, G, and B strings. That's an A major onto E. E is made like this. First finger, first fret, G string. Third finger, second fret, D string. Second finger, second fret, A string. Strum all 6. If you are strumming, we're finger picking. That means thumb gets the low E. First, second, and third fingers got the D, G, and B strings. Again. F sharp minor is made like this. First finger bars across all 6 strings on the second fret. Second finger helps out the first. Third and fourth fingers have the A and D strings, fret 4. Strum all 6. You know it. We're going to be finger picking. Same strings as the E chord. Thumb gets the low E. First, second, and third fingers have the D, G, and B strings. D chord is the last one. First finger on the second fret of the G string, third finger on the third fret of the B string, second finger on the second fret of the high E strings. You would usually strum the A through high E strings, except we're finger picking. Thumb gets the D string, 1, 2, and 3, gets the G, B, and high E strings this time. Alright, so if you guys got any questions about these chords, about this song, please let me know. Send me a message, send me a comment. Please subscribe if you learned something today. And also I got my social media down there in the description. Thanks for watching. I'm Shawn. I'll see you guys next time.